I'm Trish Pahanik, and this is Cynopsis, your first early morning briefing. It's Thursday, July 6, 2006, and here is today's top story. Well, ABC has closed its upfront 2006 books with a total tally of $2.3 billion in ad sales, with CPM increases of 3 to 4%. Now, that number also includes sports such as college football and NASCAR. Overall, the network sold between 75% and 80% of its ad sales inventory and finished ahead of last year by $200 million, thanks in large part to Grey's Anatomy and Lost. Also, it should be noted that ABC tally for previous years did not include Monday Night Football revenue. That was accounted for separately. ABC is the last of the broadcast networks to finish their upfront selling. Fox brought in $1.8 billion in sales, CBS $2.4 billion, NBC $1.9 billion, and finally the CW, which brought in an estimated $650 million. The Total 5 network upfront market for 2006-2007 season is now at the $9.05 billion mark, down slightly from the last year $9.1 billion when there were 6 networks in the running. My Network TV has not completed its upfront sales yet, and yet to date has brought in an estimated $50 million in its upfront dealings. Hey, guess what? If you had a promo or commercial in this daily podcast, it would go right about here. Coming up under more good stuff today, Court TV preps a new reality show to launch next week. Sony signs deal with ION Media to clear classic series on the iNetwork. Discovery Channel delves into notorious killers with Most Evil. And Grupo Televisa says it's looking to sell its stake in Univision. And while I'm telling you about all this stuff, take a look at these great shots provided to us from the Internet Movie Archive. Court TV will premiere its new reality show, Beach Patrol Miami Beach, on July 10th at 8 p.m. Now, this show falls in the red primetime action block and is the second program that follows a beach rescue team who works to keep its stretch of coastline safe. It's produced for Court TV by Evolution Film and Tape. A programming pact between ION Media Networks Incorporated and Sony Pictures Television results in the iTelevision network clearance to air dozens of classic television series and award-winning films from the Sony library, reaching more than 90 million homes. Now, the TV shows include some of my favorites from my day: The Partridge Family, Starsky and Hutch, The Monkees, Charlie's Angels, and more. And some of the films include Oliver Bram Stoker's Dracula and Short Circuit. Getting deep into the minds of the most notorious killers is the new series Most Evil, debuting July 13th on the Discovery Channel. Now, as part of its forensics programming, Most Evil will air Thursdays at 10 p.m. and is hosted by forensic scientist Dr. Michael Stone, who will examine the minds of Ted Bundy, Dennis Rader, and Jeffrey Dahmer, and others, ranking each on his scale of evil. Woo, sounds scary. All right, Grupo Televisa is interested in selling all or part of its 11.4% stake in Univision. Following the definitive sales agreement with the Haim Saban-led group, the Mexican media giant filed a Schedule 13D with the SEC stating that it had written a letter on June 30th to the Providence Equity-led Umbrella Holdings in which it announced that it would not roll over its shares as allowed by Univision and Umbrella's merger agreement. In the SEC filing, Televisa said it would no longer be bound by the October 2nd, 1996 participation agreement if its holdings fell below 13.5 billion shares of Class T common stock. If Televisa is no longer obligated to honor the agreement, it will be able to pursue other U.S. Hispanic business prospects without having to consult Univision. Now, this does not affect the Televisa-Univision programming agreement, which is legally binding until 2017. Rue McClanahan has been cast. We'll best know her as the Miss Devereaux from the Golden Girls. Well, she's been cast in a new original series on the Hair Network called Ryan's Life, about a gay teenager who comes of age and contemplates coming out. Rue will portray Ryan's crazy yet wise grandmother in this half-hour show set to debut in 2007. Well, we're moving right along this morning, and I've got lots of ratings to tell you about. A rating summary from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, all according to Live Plus Same Day ratings from Nielsen Media Research. Fox raced to the finish first Saturday night with a 2.610 Adele 18-49. Fox made a clean sweep of the evening with the NASCAR 06 Pepsi 400 race. In the 8 o'clock hour, it scored a 2.411 with NBC's Dateline second at a 1.25. At 9 o'clock, Fox was the number one with a 2.510. Then at 10 o'clock, the 10 o'clock hour brought Fox its highest ratings for the NASCAR race at a 2.911. In a competitive though small battle for first, CBS prevailed Sunday night with a 1.97, adult 18 to 49. Fox did best at 7 o'clock by a skosh with The Simpsons and the beginning of the movie Men of Honor at a 1.36. At 8 o'clock, ABC took the time period with Extreme Makeover Home Edition Part 2 with a 1.87. At 9 o'clock, Fox led with the conclusion of its movie at a 2.06, and CBS finished off the night at 10 o'clock with its movie at a 3.09. In a tough contest Monday night, CBS took first place with a 1.86, adult 18 to 49. CBS squeaked in a win at 8 o'clock with an average of a 1.66 for reruns of The King of Queens and How I Met Your Mother. A Super Nanny Encore on ABC took the lead at 9 o'clock with a 2.07, and then CBS with a repeat of CSI Miami beat the rest at 10 o'clock, coming in at a 2.27. Amidst the patriotic pomp and fireworks, NBC had the most spectacular ratings for Tuesday night at a 2.08, adult 18 to 49. House on Fox took the early win at 8 o'clock with a 1.87. At 9 o'clock, Macy's 4th of July Fireworks Spectacular on NBC exploded ahead with a 2.28. NBC also took the lead at 10 o'clock with the encore of Law & Order SVU at a 2.39. And today's trivia question: in what film did the attorney refer to his defendants as two Utes? Well, that's it. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis with more on ratings, new executive moves, a few new classified ads, and some other stories that didn't make it into this podcast, and of course tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. The music in Cynopsis was composed and performed by Michael J. Whalen. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Cynopsis in Connecticut, I'm Trish Pahanik.